And I'm back on my grind. What's good, YouTube? Dap me up. Uh. Hey, don't forget about the snap, bro. Anyways, before we start with this video, I just want to sincerely apologize to, everyone, to all my viewers for not uploading any type of content in the past month. I've just been very busy with school, and I just had to do some other personal things. But since now I have more time, I can upload more frequently, consistently, and make sure y'all like, subscribe, so you don't miss any of my content, of my future content, because I guarantee you guys 100% that all of my future contents are gonna be bangers just like this one, bro. But all right, without further ado, let's go ahead and get started with this video, dog. So, for today, I actually discovered a person from overseas. He comes from the origin of Africa. He comes from the plains of Africa. His ancestors were hunting down lions, mammoths, and just surviving in the plains of Africa back in like 1876. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm gonna be interviewing him, and this is gonna be another part of Can Filipinos Say the N word, bro? So, uh, let's go ahead and get started. I already have him in the Discord, so it's not gonna be any type of problem. Alright, so can you please open your camera?
I don't know about all that.
Alright, can we listen, bro? Like, in order for us to start, just so like we can verify your identity and make sure that you're actually the person that I found. I mean, we can just do it later, okay? If you're not comfortable now, we'll just do it later. But I just
I'm
have
actually
one.
white. He trapped me in his basement.
Oh, yeah, that's not true. That's not true at all. I know I don't even have a basement. But he's black. I think
But I'm white.
nah, he's black. He's black. He's definitely black. What's your favorite food? Yeah, he said fried chicken.
Bread.
He said fried chicken. So what's your favorite drink? Kool Aid.
Water.
Yeah, Kool Aid. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and get this interview started, bro. So first question is, can you please introduce yourself?
My name is Mike.
Okay, Tyson. What is your age?
20.
20. All right. What is your occupation as of the moment, Tyson?
I'm a lawyer.
You said you're a rapper. Okay. Um, Aside from being a rapper, what other sources of income do you have?
Um, I trade Bitcoin.
So you sell drugs. Okay. You know, it's pretty. It's not. Hopefully we can change that. That's why we're doing this video right now, so I can give you an opportunity to become successful in life. Okay. So, we're gonna be moving on to some further questions. Are you familiar with the negritos, the negs?
No.
All right. So basically, negritos are a descendant from the plains of Africa. Have you ever seen them? I'm pretty sure you did, because you're from Africa, right?
No.
Yeah. So basically, um, those negritos are from Africa, and they migrated to the Philippines, and they have made little African babies, and those little African babies little made babies with Filipinos, so they made little African Filipino babies, which what we call negritos. So do you understand? Hello, Tyson.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Mike.
Yeah, Tyson. Um, so what we're gonna be doing now is I'm just gonna be asking you a question, right? So, in your daily life, what type of challenges or hardships do you normally encounter? As
I
a
don't have any.
person from
My
Africa,
parents. My parents pay for everything. I
right?
have no
Yeah.
challenges in
So,
life.
you don't have any father figure as of the moment. Okay.
I know my father.
Um. Oh, you don't know your father since. All right. Yeah, that's pretty normal occurrence, but yeah, I hope, hopefully, man, that someday, eventually you'll be you'll grow up to be a father, and avoid the same mistakes that your father did. This is actually something serious coming from me, bro. Like, being without a father figure is so difficult. So I respect everyone, like you, Tyson. Someone that doesn't have a father, someone that has never met their father in their entire life. To be currently in this situation right now. You're currently 20 years old. You're making money, even if it's in a legal way. You're still trying to provide for your family. You know what I'm saying? So that's very good work on you, and hopefully you continue being that way, continue being a role model to your gang, to your people. But anyways, we're gonna be moving on to the next question. Are you affiliated in any type of gangs?
No,
Oh, so it's confidential. I can't know about it.
I'm in no gang. I'm in
Okay,
chess club at school.
all right. So so you're not in school as well. You're not.
I'm in school.
Well,
I'm in college.
man, I don't know. Like, this is what I've been trying to tell to people. Like, African Americans just doesn't get the opportunity that we have, man. Like, it's so difficult for them to have an opportunity to be successful in life because of the discrimination, because of the challenges they currently face. They're having a hard time being successful or having an opportunity because people look at them differently. Like, for example, if I look at Tyson right now, I'd be like, cuz I'm not racist, right? I'm not going to discriminate anyone. I'd be like looking at him like, wow, Tyson is an African man. He has dreams, he has goals, he has aspirations. I'm probably gonna think, wow, Tyson is a very intelligent human being. But other people that discriminate would look at Tyson, wow, Tyson, black person, he's definitely in a gang. You know what I'm saying? Wow, black person, I'm scared of him. He might rob me. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, black person, I bet he's packing a 6 inch. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he's not packing a 6 inch. Maybe he's not a gangster. Maybe he's not an NBA athlete, bro. Maybe he's a lawyer. Maybe he's something. He's a businessman. He's a business owner. Maybe he's even a teacher. So that's what I want to teach, like, the youth and everyone around here, bro. Like, people should not discriminate each other just because of the way they look, just because of their appearance. You know what I'm saying? So, hopefully, I taught you guys something. But anyways, we're gonna move on to the next question, man. As a black person, does is like another race, for example, if they're not black, are they allowed to say the N word?
I don't like. I guess I don't know. I want to know. I'm white. My name's Mike.
Yeah. So people normally call you the N word, especially the hard R.
No, because I'm white.
Damn, man. Damn. I'm just speechless right now. Like, I just don't know why people would say that. Like, honestly, like, I don't know why you guys are being, like, treated this way. You guys are being called a word that you guys aren't supposed to be called. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I'm that's why I'm here right now, to spread awareness. You know what I'm saying? I'm spreading awareness about the people, to ensure that they understand that just because you're black, Mike, that you're not a bad person, man. You're not a bad person just because you're black. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to tell people, bro. Just because you're black doesn't mean you're a gangster. You know, doesn't mean you have to be a gangster. If you're black, bro, you can be whatever you want, man. You can be whatever, bro. You can fly. You can be a scientist. Stay off the streets, bro. Like, the streets are not it. I'm, you know, I'm certain that you guys have to be in the streets to provide for your family, but there's so many other ways to provide for your family and to get a source of income, bro. But anyways, Mike, what what's like the most challenging experiences for you living in the hood?
Um, well, I wouldn't know because I'm not in the hood. I'm in the suburbs.
Yeah, so like a lot of gang related activities, a lot of killings, shootings, drug activities. Man,
No.
the world is so cruel, man. Like, especially to you, Mike, to your people. Like, like if other people, from other people's perspective, just because you're black, like they're gonna automatically think you're from the projects. Like if I'm looking at you like, damn, he's a black person. Like he doesn't live in the hood. He probably lives in a nice house, something like that. But if other people, views what like the other people, they view you as like someone that, damn, he's black. He probably lives in the suburbs, bro. He probably lives in Unit 75, something like that. You know what I'm saying? But all I'm saying, man, is I just want to give an opportunity to you and the other people by doing these videos, bro. Like I just want to spread awareness. Um, anyways, so how old were you when you first, experienced crime or like any type of violence?
Uh, when I was 7, I took a candy from the supermarket.
Yeah. So
That's about it.
when you were around 6 years old, you've already been into fights, and by the time you were 11, you got expelled from school. You got expelled 5 different times. You know,
Uh, no,
what can you
I'm
tell
still in
me?
school.
Can you tell me what happened? Why you got expelled from school?
I've never been expelled. I'm an honor
Alright,
roll student.
alright. So what Mike is basically trying to say here is that when he was around 8 years old, right, a guy, from the same neighborhood, from the same community, tried to where he was selling, weed, drugs, all that type of shit, and when he was basically called by the principal to go to his principal office, he was like, damn, like he didn't know where to put the Zaza, you know what I'm saying? He didn't know where to put the drugs at. So he planted it in Squish's backpack. And when Squish's, you know, um, when the police arrived, they went and searched, every kid's backpack in the classroom because they were smelling and they got reports of weed. And Squish got caught. And, Squish, he didn't really have uh,
Who's Squish?
or Mike. I mean, Tyson. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Tyson.
no, actually, it is Mike. It's actually
Tyson.
Mike.
Tyson. Um,
All right, my name's Mike. You had it.
Tyson Jerome. Okay, I'm sorry.
Yes,
Tyson
no,
Jerome
Jerome.
Demetrius. Okay. Do you want me to call you Demetrius?
Uh, no, because my name's Mike.
All right, Demetrius. I'm sorry for mistaking your name. Please don't punch me in the face.
All
Right.
right, yeah, my
We're
name's
gonna
Mike.
go ahead and move on. So, what I was saying was basically Demetrius. He didn't really have a good upbringing in his household. So what he did was he basically went to the dealer, to the guy that was in his community, the guy that planted the weed or the drugs in the backpack. He went to him in the principal's office and just started throwing hands with him. Isn't that right, Demetrius?
I've never been in a fight.
Yeah. So what Demetrius was just trying to say right here was he's always been in constant fights. He's always been in fist fights ever since he was a child because that was the culture. That was the environment that they were living in. You know what I'm saying? So, um, I'm. You guys might be, asking me, why are you asking these questions? Why are you getting personal with him? It's because I also want to share my personal relations, like my personal experiences with Mike right here. Ever since I was a child, uh, you know, I was very young when I was a child. I didn't really have a lot of um, experience. I was a child. I was young. Um, I usually got into fights, um, but as a Filipino, like fights in the Philippines, were just normally consistent of like rubbing rubbing each other's chest. No homo, no pause, but when like kids do this, ano boy, ano boy, ano boy, some shit like that. But that's how the Filipinos fight. Can you tell me how you guys fight over there, Demetrius?
I don't know if I would fight.
Damn. So what you're trying to say is, if you guys like, there's some situations where the fist fights escalated to gunfights. Yeah.
I, I I've never helped a kid in my life.
Okay. Well, all I'm saying is, I just want to say rest in peace to everyone, that lost their lives because of gang-related activities, because of the shootings. I just don't want that to happen, man. Like, a lot of people lose their lives, especially the young people in this generation. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to stand with them. I just want to be part of this. You know what I'm saying? Even if I'm not black, bro. Even if I'm not allowed to say the N word. Even if they tell me, yo, you can't say the N word. I still stand with my black people. You know what I'm saying? Because what you guys been through, we've also been through, bro. We've also been colonized. We've also been enslaved at, in some sort of way. So I just want to stand with you guys, bro. But anyways, we're gonna be moving on to some other questions. We're gonna actually be asking you some questions about the Philippines. So, are you familiar with what the Philippines is, Demetrius?
Uh, Mike, yes, yes, I've heard of it.
Oh, so you don't know you don't know a lot of geography, cause you.
I, I know where it's at.
Okay, so basically, yeah, Demetrius here didn't really go to school that much, as we stated previously. So he doesn't know. I think he doesn't even know. Like, he said he doesn't really know what the Philippines is. I think he thinks the Philippines is some type of animal or a furniture. But I'm just gonna explain to him. So basically, Demetrius, the Philippines is a country in the Southeast Asia region. Uh, and yeah, that's basically it. Do you know what a country is, Demetrius?
Yes, I know what country is.
No, a country is not a attachment for a Glock 45, man. A country is basically like a piece of land, like that is led by as type of government. Okay, so that's what a country is. A country is not some sort of attachment for a Glock 45. But anyways, we're gonna be moving on. Do you know what a Filipino is, Demetrius?
Yes, person from the Philippines.
Oh yeah, okay. So Demetrius here said, okay, I'm not clowning on him. I'm not like, I just want to spread awareness about this current situation. So Demetrius said Filipino is basically a flavor of Kool-Aid. So, that's not quite it, Demetrius. Filipinos are basically a type of Asian, right? They're basically a type of Asian that lives in the Philippines. All right. So, um, as you're looking at me right now, right, Demetrius? You're looking at me right now. Uh, am I a person that is qualified to say the N word? You know what I'm saying? Like, just based off my appearance.
My name's still Mike, and I don't know. I'm not black.
Please, I just asked the question, man. Please do not pull the Glock 45. I'm playing Mike.
I
I'm
don't.
playing. I'm playing Demetrius, but yeah, I'm playing Demetrius. But
You just had
Demi-
it, Mike. It's Mike.
Demetrius here said Demetrius here said that, as a black individual, he doesn't really want to speak for all of his people. He just wants to speak for himself. So he said that, as a Filipino, since we're Southeast Asian, he doesn't really have that much information right now. He doesn't really know a lot about, the Philippines. He doesn't really know. Oh, can I ask, which state are you from?
California.
Chicago. Okay, so which part of Chicago are you from?
Chicago's going to state, and my name's still Mike.
Demetrius, where from Chicago are you from?
Uh, I'm still from California. Chicago's
Chicago
not a
O
state.
Block.
My name's still
Oh,
Mike.
okay. So Chicago O Block. So as you can see, Demetrius grew up in a very rough area, man. He, but all right, we're gonna continue moving on. Um, so Demetrius, what are your thoughts on other people saying the N word?
Doesn't bother me. I'm not black.
As Demetrius has stated, he feels very, very, very offended. He feels very sad. It's because it's a word, it's a very negative word, you know what I'm saying? So whenever you guys are using it in a negative way, Demetrius and his people are being negatively affected by this word. Do you cry at night, Demetrius, just because, people say this word?
No.
He does. So, as you can see now, guys, please do not use the N word to make fun of people, to make, to entertain yourselves. Use the N word in an appropriate way, and that is not, and that is by not using it at all if you're not black. Okay? But Demetrius, I just wanted to get to know you, to get to know you better. What type of vehicle do you drive?
I drive my parents' BMW.
Ah, so you drive a Scat Pack. Okay. So you know, this Scat Pack. How did you get a hold of this vehicle?
Um, I don't know what a scout bike is, and my vehicle that I drive is for my parents.
Oh, so see, guys, this is what's happening. They're like living in a video game, bro. Demetrius said that he robbed the Scat Pack from his from what did you call him? Ops are those like opponents?
I didn't say that. My name's still Mike.
So can you please expound on this? What you mean, ops? Is that like operation? What is ops? What are ops, Demetrius? I'm
I've
not
never
from.
heard of this, and my name's still Mike.
So like because I thought ops were like operations or like um or some shit like that. But like Demetrius has here said that ops are oppositions, which are basically rival gang members, right, Demetrius?
I've never been in a gang.
Okay, yeah. So if you nah, I'm not even gonna ask which gang are you from because I'll just leave that to you. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be involved in that type of conversation. But anyways, Mike, um, what are your goals in the future?
Um, well, I'd like to continue being a lawyer,
Mm-hmm.
graduate,
Yeah.
and raise a family,
Okay.
raise home.
Okay. Yeah. So
Thank you for calling me Mike.
yeah. Okay. I really love your dedication to you being a rapper. Okay. I believe you're gonna be one of the upcoming rappers in the future, as you stated. You're gonna be one of the best
I
hip hop artists out there. You're gonna be producing music for the black community. But I'm not saying hip hop is only for the black community because do you believe that hip hop is only for black people to listen to, Demetrius?
um, I think music's for everyone, and but I don't listen to rap, but I listen to opera.
Okay, yeah. So ever since he's been a child, so ever since you're a child, you've just been listening to rap, yes?
No, I listen to opera.
Okay, so Demetrius here says that ever since he was a child, the music culture that he grew in the surrounding area was heavily around like rap, hip hop, all those type of people. Although um, like dangerous music, if that's what you want to call them nowadays. Dangerous music. So when it comes to dangerous music, um, Demetrius, why do you think like a lot of other races feel like dangerous music or rap is something that is like is an awful thing to listen to?
Um, Perhaps to talk about gang violence and maybe the youth wish to betray some of the actions taken in these songs.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, I wouldn't know. I listen to opera
Yeah. So as you
predominantly.
stated, because you're a hip hop artist, you're trying to like. So yeah, I
Yeah,
get what
I
you
don't make
mean,
music.
man. I get what you mean. Like you're trying to like, it's just like some people don't get where you guys are coming from. You know what I'm saying? Like you guys are just only sharing your experiences, but at the same time, you know, the youth are listening to it and they can be heavily influenced by the type of music they listen to. And
That's the first time you've listened to me this whole time.
basically you from what you're trying to say is that like these kids basically like get brainwashed because of these type of music. But at the same time, you're trying to prove a point to the other races. You know what I'm saying? Just by sharing your experiences and sharing what it's like to live in the hood, to live as a black person, man. And I stand on that, bro. I stand on you. I stand with you, black people, bro.
Stand
Keep
on me.
no, not like that, but like, I stand beside you. I stand beside you guys. There we go. I stand beside you, black people. Keep making music that explains your culture, that explains where you're from. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, um, I respect you guys. I respect you, Demetrius, because you're trying to make it out the hood. You're trying to make. Oh, following up is that question. What are your plans when you make it out of the hood?
Uh, by hood, you mean my neighborhood? Um, my very wealthy and suburban neighborhood, like I said.
Mm-hmm.
Continue going to school. Probably move to another neighborhood, raise a family,
All right.
continue my lawyer work.
Okay. So when you make it out of the hood, right? Would you bring your mother with you?
Um, Perhaps.
Yeah, that's not what a black person would say, man. He would say yes. I, he would say yes, man. Every black person that's watching this video right now, I know you guys will never abandon your mother, bro. You guys will never abandon your mother. So Demetrius, I'm very disappointed in you, man. As a black person, the answer is not perhaps. The answer is yes. Okay? Do you understand me,
Well,
Demetrius?
I'm still not black, and my name is Mike.
All right.
So,
Okay. I'm sorry, man. I'm just trying to educate you. I'm just trying to educate you. Okay. Um.
uh,
Anyways, we're gonna be moving on to some of the final questions. I still have three more questions or three more conversation or sentences that I want to have with you, and we're gonna move on to the final question.
am I still getting
Okay.
paid?
Um. Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah. 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 The Kool Aid and chicken will be arriving. Popeyes. You want Popeyes, right?
I I don't think that's what we agreed upon.
Oh. What? What? Why? What did we agree upon, Demetrius?
Uh, I think payment,
Payment of.
money,
Oh. Oh. You
Bitcoin.
don't. But you don't call it money, right? You call it like dineros, cash.
I no. We can discuss it later. Anyways, your next
Okay.
question. And
Okay. Okay.
it's Mike. It's Mike still.
Okay. Okay, Demetrius. Um. So, Demetrius, do you have any siblings? Any brothers? Any sisters?
Yes, brother and a sister.
So, what's it like living um living in the hood while having your siblings?
Uh, well, like I said, on the hood, but fairly good. We get along. We live together and try to be a role model to them. Since I'm the older. I said, look, you okay?
Nah, I'm just getting a little emotional from your story, man. Like, I grew up with siblings too, bro. And I can never imagine my siblings getting locked up in prison, bro.
Nobody in my family's in prison.
Like, I love my brother to death, bro. And I can never see him get locked up in any type of prison, bro.
Nobody in my family's in prison.
He basically got locked up. What Demetrius was basically saying, guys, was his brother got locked
Mike.
up because of because of he was selling he was trying to provide for his family, man. He was just selling drugs, bro, and he was trying to provide for his family. How difficult is it, you know? How difficult is that, bro? How difficult would that be? Just like you're trying to provide for your family, but that's the only opportunity or method you have. But I'm sorry, man. Let me just grab some water real quick. Do you want some water?
Sure.
Alright, here's some Kool-Aid.
That's not what he said.
Okay.
My name's still Mike.
Hi, Demetrius. Continue telling me about your siblings.
Um, oh, they go to school as well, both in high school. Both will go to college.
No, man.
Don't
Don't
know
say
them.
that, bro.
Nobody went to jail.
Don't say that, bro. Don't say that, bro.
Nobody went to jail. My family.
As you guys heard, sorry, Demetrius. I'm really sorry, bro. Demetrius's older brother,
Mike,
the oldest brother, was
I'm the
basically
oldest.
killed in gang-related activities, bro. I can never imagine that happening to anyone, bro. I can never imagine myself, you know, seeing my brother's grave. I can never imagine that, bro.
That's
He was caught up in a shooting between two rival gangs. I just want to say, Demetrius, that you're a very strong person, man. You've, you know, you've endured a lot. You've experienced a lot, and bro, I just hope you make it out of the hood. I know. Hopefully, this video blows up. Hopefully, we can make it out together, bro. And hopefully, you can provide more for your family. How's your mother doing right now?
good. Um, at work.
Okay, so what's your mother's work?
Nurse.
So don't want to disclose that information, and she works
I
multiple.
just said
She
she's a
work.
nurse.
She works multiple 9 to 5s just to provide for your family. Well,
No, it's
I just want to say to your mother that she's a very amazing person, man. Like, without your mother, man, you guys would be having a hard time. So, make sure you guys appreciate your mother. Make sure you guys love your mother, bro. Make sure you show her all the love that you can. Alright. I'm sorry, Mike, if I'm asking personal questions, but I just want to get to know you better, okay?
fine.
But
Thank you for calling me Mike.
yeah. All right, Demetrius. So we're gonna be moving on, but let me just wipe my tears first.
Uh,
All right, Demetrius. So, um, another another question for you here is what type of clothes do you wear?
um, you wear polos. It's a little chilly these days, so long
Mm-hmm.
pants, um,
Yes. Okay.
Doc Martens,
Alright. So yeah. Um.
overcoat.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So as what Demetrius here said, their culture, they normally grew up around Nike Tech. Nowadays, Nike Tech Jordan ones and cap or durag. Um, but I just want to say that I just actually want to
What's a
compliment you.
durag?
I just want to compliment you, Demetrius. Cause I've your fashion sense for the black community. I admire it, bro. Cause like I've also been trying to wear some Nike Tech. Honestly, bro, I'm trying to copy the fashion culture of black people. Nike Tech, hoodies, all the type of fashion. You guys are like honestly one of the best fashion icons out there, and you guys can like literally dress up as anything, bro, and you guys would look so. What do we call it? What do we call amazing in the hood?
I I just say amazing.
Oh, fire, lit. Okay, that's a new word for me. Yeah. So yeah, the outfits of like black people are so fire. Yeah. That's it. Yeah. So fire, so
I,
lit, man. So like, what other terms do you call like good outfit? Like, wow, you're wearing such an amazing outfit today.
um, we just say exquisite,
Oh,
delightful.
drip.
It
Yeah, I've heard that word before from some other people. Yeah, drip. So can you? What is drippy?
drippy. Isn't that like when water's dripping? I've,
Oh, so you're basically saying that like your outfit is so drippy that like it's like it's like a liquidy type stuff. Like it's so fluent. It can like what I'm saying. You get what I'm saying, right?
I suppose.
Okay. Anyways, we're gonna move on. to the second to the last question, bro. Second to the last question, and this is gonna be something personal, man. This is gonna be something, hopefully that you have the strength to answer. Okay, and this question is, you know, what does it mean to be a black person, bro?
Um, I wouldn't. Well, like I said, I wouldn't know because I'm not black. I'm white. I'm a lawyer. I live in the suburbs in California. I know both my parents and my siblings.
It's really inspirational, man.
And but if I had to answer, I'd say it means being as normal of a person as possible, such as anybody else in America.
Yeah,
But other than that, I can't speak on behalf of a different race since I have
yeah.
no experience with that race because I'm not black. I'm still white. My name is still Mike. I'm still in law school trying to be a lawyer.
Okay. So as Demetrius explained his personal experiences as well, as he said, he's not in school. He's caught multiple bodies. Like what does catching multiple bodies mean?
I I I don't know. I didn't say that. My name's still Mike.
Okay, so we're just going. So basically, something along the lines of eliminating your opposition. Okay, we already knew what opposition meant earlier. So, um, Demetrius, I just want to say that you know, since you're living in the hood, since you said that by what since so basically like what Demetrius is basically saying like what it means to become a black person or what it means to be a black person is that their culture, the where they were from, it's all of their, it's all of like the surroundings, bro. It's the surroundings, it's the culture, it's what they grew up with, like they grew up on, the things that they've witnessed, the things that they've encountered. If it was a normal person, man, they'd definitely get trauma from this, but and they'd be like having so many types of hardships in life like disabilities, down syndrome, or some type of stuff like that, bro. But as you can see, Demetrius is still fighting hard, bro. He's still one of the best black people in this community, bro. Like he's trying to make it out. He's trying to provide for his family while trying to stay out of trouble, while trying to stay away from the police. Oh, actually, following up that question, bro, I just want to know because, it's something. It's a hard time every time like you encounter this situation, bro. Like, what does it feel like when you're um dealing with the police or encountering the police?
Um, I've had good experiences. I comply and usually well experienced.
Yeah, I get what you mean, bro. Like the police never treats you right. They've been abusing a lot of your people. They've been abusing. They just been very abusive of you, man. Like, cause like you said earlier that, like, have you ever been pulled over before?
Um, Once, but because I was speeding.
Yeah, man. So as you guys can see here, he was driving at a very slow. Like he wasn't even. He was driving his cat pack, and a police, just pulled him over. Um, and when he tried to reach for his license, because the police was asking for his license, his gun was drawn to. There was guns drawn. There was guns drawn, man. Guns were pointed at him. Like the whole SWAT team was called, and from there on, it was a very difficult situation for Demetrius. But how did you overcome that situation, Demetrius? How did you manage that situation? So what did you do?
But, I'm still Mike, and I didn't overcome it because it didn't happen.
That was very brave of you. So Demetrius said that he went on a high speed chase with the cops, bro. Like I respect it. I respect that, man.
I didn't. I
I
didn't.
actually respect that because
I,
sometimes I'm not saying I'm not saying we should do it, but sometimes we have to disobey the law in order to prove a point, man. In order to prove that we're also human, we gotta disobey the law sometimes. You know what I'm saying? But that's an everyday occurrence for Demetrius, right, Demetrius?
No,
Yeah, sure, buddy. But
I'm still
anyways,
Mike.
sure, sure. Yeah. Anyways, the final question, man. All right, I just want to ask you. I just want to ask you. You know, how have you been feeling this entire interview?
Um, been one of the weirdest experiences of my life.
Okay,
I
you. Okay.
I'm still not black.
Okay.
Like I said, I'm still white. Still live in the suburbs.
Mhm.
My name's still Mike. I'm Demetrius,
Mhm.
and I, I still don't know what this is for.
Yeah.
He said this would be for projects, but don't think it is. Uh,
Okay.
yeah, that's all I would say.
All right, Demetrius. So, um,
So Mike,
yeah, yeah, Demetrius.
Mike,
So you've been feeling very good and feeling a little bit gangster. So what? Can you please expound on feeling a little bit gangster
I don't really think I
means?
said that. And my name's still Mike, and I don't know how being gangster feels like.
So you don't wanna tell that to me. You just wanna holla. What? You just wanna holla at me at some time and discuss that next topic. Okay, we'll do that. You know, I'll definitely respect your boundaries. We can definitely like what does holla? What does holler mean?
I, I didn't say that. My
Oh,
name's still
you
Mike.
oh you approach me. Okay, okay. Yeah, we can you know we can holler at each other next time, bro. We can holler. You know, I'm starting to learn these words, bro. I'm starting to become like this, bro. We can definitely holler. Yeah, we can definitely holler at each other in a different time. You know what I'm saying? But I just want to thank you before we move on to the final question, Demetrius. I just want to thank you for opening up to me. You know, for sharing your experiences to me. You know, you've been showing me what it is to be a black person, man. Even though I'm not black, even though I didn't experience like most of your experiences, I just want to say that I felt like a black person during this interview just because of the words or just because of your stories, man. We've been really connected this whole time, and I feel like that we share a very strong connection. You know what I'm saying? Like between the Filipinos and the black people, we definitely share a very strong connection with each other. Now, with that being said, we're gonna move on to the final question, Demetrius, which is,
The last question. The last question.
can Filipinos say the N word?
I, I like I said, I don't know. Like I said before, I'm black, I'm white, and my name's still Mike.
All right, man. Yeah, I totally understand where you're coming from. If you're not ready to answer this question yet, you know, I've been putting a lot of, you know, personal I've been asking a lot of personal questions, and it's perfectly okay, man. You know, you can oh, what's that? You're going to roll a blunt first? All right. Yeah, that's what does rolling a blunt mean, Demetrius?
I presume that means drugs, which I don't do.
Yeah, so you're just going to roll a blunt
I
and
that's
then
I never
answer my
never said that.
question at another time, at another
I
day.
I didn't say
Oh, yeah,
that.
man. I respect that. I respect that, Demetrius. Hopefully, man. Again, I hope I can see you again, alive and well, in our next interview. And hopefully, you released a couple of songs by then. You know, hopefully, hopefully you gain a lot of what De Niro's, Benjamins. Is that what you guys call it? Yeah, am I part of this, man? Was that was that oh was that chill? You know what I'm saying? That's the word that's a word you guys use, right? Chill. Yeah, Demetrius.
Mike.
Okay, okay, yeah, yeah. As you guys see, I'm slowly starting to learn their culture, but as you guys can see, Demetrius is still not prepared to answer the question. So, alright, guys. Unfortunately, I can't give you an answer as for today, bro. But that's it for today. But before I end this video, Demetrius, do you want to say anything to the viewers, to the people, to all of the people around the world watching, to your community, to the O Block? You know what I'm saying? What you want to say, man?
Um, cancel this man. He's delirious.
Alright, man. I don't. Yeah, I'll have to pass on that because I don't really smoke any weed. But um,
Acting, weed.
again, I just appreciate you, man. I appreciate you for coming out and talking to me in this interview and podcast. So, you can go ahead and conduct your gang-related activities or whatever you want to call it. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. Again, please subscribe, like my videos. I upload interesting, unique, and surprising content. So for sure, you guys will be surprised in the next video. But thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed.